I asked ChatGPT the best way to beat Breath of the Wild, with the goal being for it to write me a guide that I'd follow to the T and hopefully beat the game. What I did not expect was to be put through one of the most frustrating and confusing experiences I've ever had. Can AI write a guide to beat the game? Definitely. Is it even possible for the average human being following the guide to beat it? Well, we start with step one, which I thought was pretty easy. We got this stick that goes smack and a mushroom and this apple for a snack. Why am I rhyming? For step two, we just have to complete the entire Great Plateau. So here's the plan. We cause a distraction, so we can steal the bombs, which basically turn on creative mode. Next is magnesis. Then we can use tactical self-destruct to reset to the tower and switch back to the bombs. We make our way to stasis. We off-screen that part, but we're gonna ride this rock all the way. Oh, at least it's not gonna hurt anybody. Oh. Quickly, we're right back on track as we make it to Cryonis, which is perfect because now that we have it, we can switch back to the bombs and make it to the Temple of Time, where we can successfully complete the Great Plateau. Explore the world. So, now that we've completed two equally complex and difficult tasks, we are free to explore the world. Where exactly? It does not say, but I like these mountains, so this is where I'm going. We find some bad guys, find some water, and find a stable. And now that we've seen a little bit of the world, we are free to go ahead and master combat, which historically checks out. I mean, now that I'm done exploring, I guess the logical next step is to just lay waste to everyone that was already here. Upgrade your inventory. Now the guide doesn't actually tell us to find any Koroks beforehand, but obviously that's required. So we play along, which includes finding the big kahuna himself. And now that we did, all we have to do is help him film his TikTok. He tagged us though, so I guess we're getting paid in exposure. But now we can hold more sticks, so it's a win-win. Solve shrines. Now to be fair, we were required to solve a handful of shrines to complete the Great Plateau, but there's nothing wrong with further stimulating the mind with puzzles. Step 7. Tame and register a horse. Now watch carefully because you're about to see something a little crazy. They used to call me the Horse Whisperer. Easy now, ain't nothing to be afraid of. Now unfortunately, regardless of how good we are at riding horses, we are, well guys, we're like really broke. It's a sad day when you gotta pawn the pet rock, but we do get to register the horse. And I think there's only one name we should put down. Gear up. So we've been confronted for wearing nothing but our underwear and have been told by ChatGPT that we need to wear literally anything else, but I know just the spot. Oh yeah, now we're ready. Learn cooking and alchemy. I'm not gonna lie, this kind of reminds me of another blonde short king who used alchemy to help free the spirit of a loved one. I'm talking about Ed from Full Metal Alchemist, because I like anime, and you get a new arm and they're kind of similar. Investigate the main quest. Right, okay. I feel like we need to destroy Ganon. Next, we need to find a memory, but before that, we need to find Impa, who graciously allows us to do a short quest line to unlock the ability to unlock memories, which definitely wasn't annoying or, cringe or just take up a bunch of time, but... Okay, amidst my frustration, we've been given a note to read. To find what you seek, I suggest traveling on horseback much, much farther away than what you're comfortable with. As with everyone who sets a course few have traveled to accomplish something even fewer have done, there will always be those who seek to antagonize you. Pay them no mind. As you've already begun your journey, one day they will wish they had too. There are times in life you may encounter a weary yet familiar bridge. Trust yourself that you can cross it. And as you pass a friendly face, find a moment to ponder how far you've come and what it's taken to... Oh, hey, we're here. Yup, give me the quest. Okay, now that we have the quest, we can go make our way to Hateno Village. I need a hero. Mine's Shrek. Wow, we get this nice mountain view. Bros just wait on the ambush. We make it to the front gate, but we have to go past all of this to this big hill in the back. But we get there, and like a Chad, we just kind of barge in. And this is where we meet Purr for the first time. Soft reminder, it was not chill to like her back then, so I don't want to hear any comments. Right. Yep. And then we'll go all the way back down here again. Link's not even strapped in, man. That's crazy. We got to deliver this blue flame, so we take out our club and we go ahead and light all these braziers. Well, okay, I guess they're lanterns, but I always thought it was funny that they started close and, pretty easy, and then they get further and further apart until something like this happens. You go back, and now they're meant to be checkpoints and make it easier for you, but I feel like they kind of troll you at the end. Why did I even try that? I knew I wasn't going to make it there. Muchas gracias. And now we finally actually get to see the memories in our camera roll unlocked. Then Purah asks you to take a picture of her, and if you're like me, you're gonna take a selfie thinking it's gonna count, then you leave without checking. Naturally, you forget that you can recall horses to literally any stable. So yes, you do go out of your way to tame another one, but I'm gonna be honest, it is a cool color. Definitely had enough money to register. We name him Chat, and now we're off. But like, to where? So you check the memories, then you hit home, and you check Google, and survey says this one's pretty close. But this is when you realize that you took a selfie. So you go back, snap a pic, and when you do, it turns out that there's more to this quest, so you go all the way back to Impa. Dun 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 dun. Kind of over horses. Oh my god, finally, dude. Can you imagine having perfectly vivid memories like this? Man, bro's having a vision. This is like when the teacher says the test is going to be 5 questions but doesn't talk about the 20 parts. Master the runes. I thought there was no greater place than the Great Plateau to master the runes. We're going to hit that Cryonis. Little bit of Magnesis. Yup. Hit this rock. Got that stasis on it. Bomb 1. Bomb 2. And for the final rune, we just got to take a selfie. Hey, and the keys are a nice touch. This kind of goes hard. Okay, we mastered the runes, and now the next step is to head to Hyrule Castle to confront Calamity Ganon. But, you know, it doesn't actually tell you to, like, upgrade your hearts, and I've never beaten the game, and, well, with 3 hearts, it was actually pretty hard, so, well, let's get into it. Okay, well, to get there, we're going to use a glitch that was never meant to be in the game. To get to this gate, that's actually not loaded in yet, because I'm pretty sure it loads in with a cutscene. Yeah, this one right here, but we'll just skip that. Easy enough, and now we're in Hyrule Castle. Now we can jump off these stairs to hang glider over this sleeping moblin to get this dope sword, which is apparently like crazy important to this whole thing working out, but like, I don't know. Now that you have it, you can just blast this dude and take his sword. Then this box for some ingredients. Do not forget to loot this chest to get the piece of the dragon that they just have. While we're at it, we're gonna take all this stuff too. Then we can just blow this wall to bits to find these ancient arrows. Then you can make a distraction with your bomb. And since you did that, you just get to one-hit this lizard. Man, Sneaky Link is a menace. And thankfully, we learned cooking and alchemy because this is going to be your last chance to do any of that. You go through the spooky hallway, climb the wall, and do a kickoff hang glide to just skip this, kinda. Make sure to shoot this eye, and once you do, you can run past and get this chest and get 3 more ancient arrows. And honestly, just grab everything. And this part's not too bad. You just have to do a ledge wind bomb while this guardian targets you the entire time, which if you're like me, you've never ever done it before, so it should only take like 30 minutes. And if you're also making a video, I suggest you just edit it out. You're never gonna get the time back, but at least it looks clean. Sneak attack 1 more moblin for a sword, climb back out, and now you're supposed to do a ledge wind bomb, but I'm gonna take the long way around because a shortcut's not a shortcut to you if you don't know how to take the shortcut. But after all the trials and tribulations and steps that the guide has, we are prepared for this exact moment. Now I'm gonna be honest, at 3 hearts, I don't even know if we can do this, so I'm implementing every single trick in the book. So if you do this song and dance perfectly, you can line up an exact shot on this 1 pixel, which is supposed to get the arrow stuck in the air during this cutscene, and if you did it right, bro's gonna be tweaking out like this, and that's an easy first blight, I'm not gonna lie. Water blight's not too bad. You just immediately smack him twice, dodge his spear attack, and at the last minute turn away from him to set up double hits. Then you just let him rip, knock him down to the ground, and that's a phase 2. Bro floats up in the air, but like, this ain't gonna change nothing, dude. For this phase, just chase him down, aim right in the face, hit him twice, and he should fall, which lets you go for the 3-piece spin attack with the smack at the end. And he always goes to the other side, so you just want to line up the shot and you know, see ya. Now for Fire Blight, you just set up this little combo, which if you did it perfectly, you can go right into phase 2. But if you're me, after 5 hours, you just still can't do it consistently, so hit him in the head with an arrow, blow him up with a bomb, get into phase 2. Now I don't actually know why we put the bomb in the middle, but once you do, you wait under him, detonate it when it's behind his back, and you just want to combo this dude. It's really short, him being on his back, so you just want to get the hits in where you can. There is a world where you finish him right here, but I'm just not that guy, so I run him down, hit him with the pre-charge, and I mean, candy from a baby, right? Now, Thunderblight's easy, because you just have to do a pre-sprint during the cutscene to hit him at max range, then jump cancel the second hit so you can stagger him, letting you do a charge attack so you can knock him down, and then hit him with a weapon break charge attack. At this point, you just have to do a perfectly timed backflip flurry rush, which should get him into phase 2, where he will also go to the middle of the room, but this part's simple, because we're just going to use audio cues to wait for the 4th pillar to fall before hitting him in the face. Then you have to immediately go for the headshot to knock him down, picking up the boomerang you just threw, get a little combo off to line up the second headshot, and now that you're this far, just switch back to a two-handed weapon to get the last second ground slam, and if you missed any steps, don't worry, you'll get another chance when you reset. Well, he's right here. Now I suggest you use all your ancient arrows right away, and maybe your bomb arrows, before running for your life, because we're going to pick up almost every item in this arena. Keep dodging the lasers and other attacks and get your shots in where you can, but once you've picked up all your goodies, you can actually turn to face dude who periodically climbs the wall. But this is a great time to make something incredibly clear. At 3 hearts, every single thing that Calamity Ganon could possibly do, regardless of if he's on the wall or on the ground, just kills you. So I'd make it a plan to not mess up a single time. But hey, keep dodging his attacks and eventually he'll come back down to the ground. You can also hit him twice in the body, which will make him fall. But now for the meat and potatoes of this boss fight. You just honestly have to reflect, like many times. So at some point you just have to get comfortable with it, because it's here. But once you do, you'll find yourself in the second phase of Calamity Ganon. But this is where things get serious. Easy. Alright, so there's actually like this insanely cheesy stun lock, but like I said, at 3 hearts, I'm gonna take all the cheese I can get. And I don't feel bad for a second. Dude, Calamity Ganon alone probably took 10 hours of just raw gameplay in the fight. So I'm taking the queso. Okay, to be honest, I don't even know how we got here. Probably the endless hours of grinding. Now, you might notice the giant death lasers, but if you don't move at all, they just can't hit you. So, now you just book it, bro. Like her DMs, you just gotta shoot the shot, my boy. Cross him up one more time. I mean, he shoots directly ahead of him, so, you know, don't be there. Hit back the way you came. And this one's, I mean, come on, that's easy. Now just look him dead in the eye, your girl's hyping you up, and let it fly. Will AI take our jobs? I don't know, but can AI beat Breath of the Wild by you following the guide it makes? Maybe. You know, for almost a whole week, the ending to this video was that, no, AI can't reasonably beat Breath of the Wild because the guide it produced makes no damn sense. But then I thought, on my 100th attempt at Calamity Ganon, that someone who watches this would be a better gamer, be more skilled, or just have more time than me. So I dedicate this grind to you, the gamer that could, because knowing that you absolutely grimy sweats are out there pushed me to do better too. If you like this video, please subscribe, and if you have any crazy suggestions or grinds, let me know, because, you know, I'll do them.